Alright, fucking Monday, man. Fucking Monday, what a day. Am I right? Mondays. Everybody always makes jokes about Mondays. Oh, happy Monday. Or how about fucking Monday, you're at the office, you want to kill yourself, pretty much. Go back to work Monday, except for those of us who work on the weekend. Pretty good cat scene right now. Need to get this letter here, it's kind of important. A letter, that's right, I write letters. That's kind of what this video is about. I'll talk about the letters in a second. First, I'm gonna do you the... Come to bed with me for a second. Come to bed with me in the blanket, folk, if you will. Just picture me sleeping here with an arm wrapped around this many blankets. Ugh. Just like this. Anyhow, let's talk about what we were talking about here. Monday. You know, have you ever had a bad day? Oh, yes. Have you ever had this fucking thing is making my day worse already. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what? I'm gonna employ the help of a blanket full. Alright, I can't fucking be bothered anymore. Jesus Christ. So listen. Mondays, man. It starts off and you think, God damn it, Genie's coming to visit. Monday starts and you think, God damn it, I'm kind of fucking tired. You think, I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't feel like working out today. It's hot, humid. Gets a little better though. The day goes on, right? No, it doesn't get better. It just continues. It continues. And your life just gets worse by the second, by the minute. Once those minutes turn into hours, your life is fucking ruined. Sounds dramatic, right? Yeah, I know. But yeah, by the middle of the day, you realize that your life is just falling apart at the seams. Is that just because it's Monday? Is that why you think that? Is that because I worked too many hours today? Too much computer time, fucking brain drain. Christ. All right. Well, look, I complained about Monday. Maybe you can relate. You put in the someone will put in the comment, you look so tired. I know I am tired. Fuck. Anyhow, let's talk about this. Let's talk about writing letters to prisoners. I want to be brief with this. Fuck. Well, we'll get to Alyssa's letter in a second. Here's the situation, all right? With the letter writing. I mean, you came to bed with me. Jeans here looking beautiful. Why don't I leave? I'm gonna put on a shirt too, so I don't look like a fucking piece of shit. So what's the scenario? Let me just briefly talk about writing incarcerated people, okay? First and foremost, the fuck is screaming right now? Me? Am I screaming? I didn't hear myself? Love it. Love apartment life. I loved last night at fucking midnight when I was trying to sleep and I heard some fucking piece of shit doing the dishes in the middle of the night. Made me happy, really. I like when I'm tired because, you know, Simpsons season 11, watching it, starting to doze off, and it's like, oh, great, it's time for bed. And then you go to bed, you're tired, going to sleep, no problem. Clang, clang, like a fucking asshole. Not tired anymore. You know why? Because you're angry. The anger wipes away your tiredness. Wipes it away. You're not tired anymore. You're angry. You're lying in bed wanting to fucking harm individuals. It's natural. It's normal. I'm not judging you, lest you should judge me. Oh, Jesus, that sounds biblical. Forget it. Incarcerated people. Writing letters to incarcerated people. First and foremost, please spare me that's so great that you do that. It's such, oh my God, it's an altruistic thing. That's so cool that you write to people in prison. Wow, I never would have thought of that. I mean, the last one, I never would have thought of that. I actually get that one because you might not think of it. You know why? There's a good point in there. You know why I don't think of it? Because incarcerated people we're trained to believe that incarcerated people aren't people. They're prisoners. They're not even part of society any longer. In a very real sense, they aren't part of society, which is really sad and fucked up. So that part's true. If you're like, oh, I never had the idea to write to prisoners. Duh. Well, okay, that's fair. A lot of us didn't. I didn't even have it until... I guess I knew it existed, but I didn't really... The reason I started doing it is because I was just so lonely at a point. I was like, man, I need to write some... I need some real pen pals here. And so I started writing them. So anyhow, I get that one. I get the one where you say, I never would have thought of it. The rest of it, oh, that's so great. You do that. That's so... Just spare me. Just spare me. And I know that's a nice thing for you to say or for you to think. Go ahead, think it if you want. That's not why I do it. It's not an altruistic thing. Again, I just got done saying I do it because I'm fucking lonely. I got so lonely I needed people to write to. Needed some new pen pals. So that's point A is... Please spare me the, that's so great. What's the second thing I want to say about writing incarcerated people? I mean, we already talked about how we're basically trained to believe that they're not human beings any longer, that they're not part of society, that they're like deplorable individuals who need to be locked in these fucked up institutions. I've learned a lot. Currently, I think I have around 7 or 8 different pen pals, men and women. And I guess the thing I want to say is, you might enjoy it. And here's another point. Here's another idea for you. Everybody, how do I do it? How do I start? How would you even find out about that? Look, you know, when you want to do something, you find a way to do it. And it just so happens that with writing incarcerated people, I know I sound like an asshole today, don't I? That's my whole bit today. I'm doing an asshole bit. With writing incarcerated people, Google it. Spend 30 seconds and you'll have innumerable fucking addresses of people who would love, in most cases, to hear from you. You just Google it. But look, if you want me to spell it out for you and hold your hand. WriteAprisoner.com is a good one. If you're trying to write women, specifically Caged Ladies has a lot of addresses for women in Washington State you can write. Otherwise, Write a Prisoner is a pretty good resource. And there's many more. A lot of states have their own individual one, but it's the easiest thing in the world. You know what? You don't need a pointer. You can figure it out on your own. If you do something wrong, you'll get letters rejected. Let me just save you a little bit of time, though. Don't put trading cards in there. Don't put business cards in there. Don't put stickers in there. Don't put anything in there other than a handwritten letter on fucking loose leaf paper. Don't put a fucking sticker, stamp, address label for a return address label either, because many places will reject that. Don't fucking spill coffee on it because they'll think it's LSD on the envelope. Don't let rain get on it because they'll send it back because they'll think it's LSD on the envelope. So anyhow, you know how to do it now. You just fucking Google it and figure it out, write a letter. What would I say? That's up to you. Look, you're a smart person, I think, so you can figure that out on your own. I need to walk you through that. But I guess another thing I do, and I don't need you to tell me this is a good deed, because it's not. It's just really sad and fucked up to me. Some of the people I talk to, sure, I give them a little money sometimes if they're like, don't have money to write letters, or they're so bad off inside there, which many people are, that I don't think they should have to fucking buy their own postage and stamps to write me. Because it's for me, again, let me reiterate that. This is not a for them effort. I will say it's probably mutual, because many people I write with tell me they get something out of it. And that's great, because so do I. If we didn't, then we'd stop doing it. And this is not meant to be a PSA either. I guess it's just, in short, I want to share Alyssa's letter, because I told her I would. This is a new idea I'm doing. And maybe you get a little kick in the gonads, or the vagine, and you... That was the fake laugh. Story of my fucking life. All I do is a fake laugh. So, I buy books for them too, and if you want to get into it, I encourage it. Buy them books. You know why? Because prison libraries suck. And how depressing is it that if you want to read a book, you can't? Why? Not because you can't afford it, but because you don't have access to it, because the library doesn't have it. So that bothers me. I'm already bothered by a lot of stuff related to prisons, the prison system, the prison industrial system, right? They call it privatized prison and all that. A lot of fucked up stuff, and I don't even fully grasp all of it, but I have been buying books for them because they should be able to read whatever they want. I'm sorry, that feels like a basic human right to me. And so I get them some books. So I guess we've talked inadvertently. I've already talked about a lot of the things I wanted to say, but it's a wonderful thing. And you really, people don't, nobody writes letters anymore. And if you're emailing people, you usually know them. But you really can get a sense of somebody's personality from writing a letter. Oh, you don't know if it's the real. Yeah, come spare me, okay? Fine, you're right. Oh, you're right. I don't know if it's the real then. They could be trying to scam me. All right, fine. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't give a fuck. So with no further ado, I had asked a couple people that I write with, do you want to share anything with the outside world? And one of them did, so let me get her letter. So this is Alyssa Maness in Texas. It's the goddamn name of the place. This is a current picture. She sent me some cool past ones as well. This is Alyssa Maness. If you want to go read about her, you can. And also, let me just say this. One time I was looking up a prisoner. Sometimes I look up what they did beforehand. I looked up this one guy in Utah. And he had done something that I found so deplorable that I decided not to write him. And I gotta say, I regret that, man. I don't feel like individually I don't feel like individually we need to judge incarcerated people. Automatically, they've already been judged by an actual fucking judge. And they're serving their sentence. And is there no mercy? Is there no second chances? Is there no forgiveness? Whatever that guy did, and I remember what it was pretty awful. Okay, he did it, he's paying the fucking price for it. Does that mean I have to reject him as a human being and judge him? You might feel differently. So I'm saying if you look up Alyssa Maness, and there's a fair bit to read, you're not gonna, what am I talking about? You're not gonna look her up. I'm just saying don't judge her, man. She's a fucking human being, she's a person, okay? So this is what Alyssa Maness, letter 1, she wanted to share, okay? Hi. I'm gonna hold the picture up, maybe. Yeah, and come on, so don't go with this like flowery. Oh, it's such a good thing. The video is heartwarming. Fuck that. Come on, let's just get real for a second, all right? That's all this is. I just want to be real. I don't want the phony shit. I don't want the flowery, phony, virtue signal-y shit. I just don't. Oh my God, if somebody sees this as me being like, I want you to realize what a great person I am. Not only do I do a wonderful thing, I also tell you that I don't want any credit for it. Good God, shoot me now. If that's how you feel about this, then I have severely missed the mark and I am severely disappointed. Anyhow, let's get Alyssa Maness. Here we go. Okay, here we go. From Alyssa Maness, and I quote, Hi, my name is Alyssa Maness, also known as Chase. I am currently incarcerated in a Texas penitentiary. I want to create a platform to shed light on what a lot of women are going through and dealing with inside of these walls. I am a 29-year-old woman who has been in since I was 19 years old. This has been one insane journey that's not close to being over yet. I can say at this time I am happy with who I have become. I'm happy to say I will never be such a naive fool again in my life. Take care, world. Till next time. So she had to say letter 1. And again, I'm not going to analyze what she said. I do know from talking with these people that life in prison, like you watch 90 Days In or right, all these prison shows, you get a little idea, but those exist to entertain you, okay? You're seeing the entertaining stuff. I believe Alyssa, I'll correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, I'll correct myself later. I think she has a 50-year sentence. She's been in for 10. It's heavy. You think about that, it's really quite heavy. It's such a fucked up reality, man. And again, I'm not talking about her case or the details of it. If you want to read about that, you can. I guess the point to me, wow, this got sad. It was supposed to be funny. I was doing the jokes. And then I just got kind of bummed out. You know why? It's because you read these people's letters and you are reminded that they are the forgotten people. They're forgotten. They're forgotten and erased from the fabric of society because they made a mistake or did some awful thing in many cases. And that's fucked up and sad. It really does sadden me. So I guess, wow, this was a PSA after all. I am encouraging you, if you want to learn about incarcerated people and if you want to make a new friend and do this great snail mail, they call it now, analog era technology version of email, which I love. I like stamps. I like writing letters. I love getting mail. Fucking love it, man. And if you're lonely, oh my God, what a help it is. So yeah, this is a PSA. I am hereby encouraging you. Let me, one other thing. Do it if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, don't fucking do it. Because, let's just be real, when you don't want to do something, you're not going to fucking do it. You're not going to make yourself. That's what work is, right? I don't want to do it. Here's $100. Okay, I'll do it. So, above all, if you want to do this, I encourage you to go do it. Don't do it because I fucking suggested it. But if it's something that wasn't part of your mental world, if it wasn't part of your knowledge base of things that you can do, which again, for me, it really wasn't, you should know that you absolutely can write these people, and they are people, they're individuals, and there's a whole world in there that you can tap into. And if we want to get altruistic, some of these people, all they hear, God, I feel so fucking cheesy saying this. I'm talking to them though, all they hear is the convicts talk. When you're surrounded by fucking convicts and all you hear is the convicts talk, you're severely lacking. Severely, is that the word of the day? You're really, I'm sorry, it's a good word. These are severe places these people are in. You are severely lacking. If you're only surrounded by the convicts talk, you are severely lacking in perspective. Not your own necessarily, but the outside world. I mean, they have television and they have the other convicts, the other inmates. Just imagine. I can't even imagine. I can't even begin to imagine. I don't like it when somebody tells me what to do, ever. In any capacity. Wear a mask. Don't say this. Don't say that. Don't think like this. Stand over here. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't do that. You have to come back and do it another time. Give me. I mean, the list goes on, and I fucking hate it, man. I fucking hate people trying to make me do stuff. And you know what? You don't have any choice in there. You do what they say, or you get, in some cases, physically harmed, disciplined in some way. Oh, Jesus, this got dark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, world. I didn't mean for it to get dark.